Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live from the Shibboleth studios in Kennesaw, Georgia. Today is Monday, August 17th. We are starting a brand new week, TGIM, right? It's a new day to start a brand new week. We are on day 100 and we have 136 days left in the 2020 edition of the Game of Life. So good morning, everybody. As you hop on here, please tell me good morning. Tell me where you're from. And if you had some weight loss success last week, let us know that. Or if you're in maintenance and you have an amount that you've already lost that you're maintaining, let us know that. It is a great encouragement to know that we are starting a brand new week and we have the opportunity to do well. Okay, so I've been reading the book of Ecclesiastes, and wow, you can read Ecclesiastes and go, oh dang. So sometimes you have to read other sources to truly understand what the Lord's telling you and just apply all of it. But the book of Ecclesiastes really wraps up in that life is meaningless without Jesus. Life is meaningless without God. So you can read Ecclesiastes and go, oh no, life is meaningless. But it's not meaningless if you have Jesus, if you've got God. So if you haven't read Ecclesiastes in a while, please go back and read Ecclesiastes with those fresh new eyes. But I've got some verses. I marked verses that I think are funny. Either that are funny or ones that just strike me in a way that I think we could use for Shibboleth. And so one of the verses was from Ecclesiastes 8:1. How wonderful to be wise, to analyze and interpret things. Wisdom lights up a person's face, softening its harshness. Now, when I read that, I thought, oh, those of us that have learned Shibboleth and we have been applying it, that's wisdom. That's wisdom. And it says, how wonderful to be wise, to analyze and interpret things. It means that we've invested the time that it takes to learn and understand. And it's saying that's wonderful. And wisdom lights up a person's face, softening its harshness. You know, when we're not happy, our face can look a little harsh. And when we are happier, and maybe we're happier because we're healthier and we feel better, it lights up your face. So I just want to encourage you with that today. And then this one says, this is from Ecclesiastes 10:10. Using a dull axe requires great strength. So sharpen the blade. That's the value of wisdom. It helps you succeed. So this is the way I saw that. Using a dull axe requires great strength. Have you ever tried to burn fat in an inefficient way? Maybe you were going to the gym, but you didn't change any of your nutrition. That is not efficient. So that's like using a dull axe. So sharpen the blade and get to EFB, efficient fat burning, or learn what that is and then use it. The value of wisdom, it helps you succeed. And then this one is all about declaring our morning. So whenever we get off of here and I say journal your day, this one is all about that. Plant your seed in the morning. When you declare your day and you are journaling your day, you're planting the seed that you're going to have a perfect day, right? And then it says, keep busy all afternoon. Well, we can keep busy with things to do, keep our hands busy, drinking our water. It says, for you don't know if profit will come from one activity or the other, or maybe both. But I do know that if you have a perfect day, profit, our weight loss is going to come. It is going to come. The other profit that is going to come is the strengthening of your self-discipline muscle. That's very, very important. So that's some of the things I have gotten out of the book of Ecclesiastes. And I wanted to say I'm sorry I'm a little bit late here this morning, but you know how this is one of the other things I wanted to talk to you about. Life changes. It's very cyclical and based on what's going on in your life. Timing changes and everything else. But just because those things change in your life does not mean that you throw up your hands and give up when it comes to the way that you eat. You just adjust those things. So, for example, 2020, as you know, has been one of the craziest years in, I think, most of our histories, unless you've lived a crazier one, but with everybody having to live the same craziness. So, 2020 has been a little crazy. So, before March, I was getting up, fixing my son breakfast. He was a junior last year. And then March came, and we didn't go to school anymore, and it's been summer, and I've had all sorts of freedom because he's been sleeping till 11 o'clock in the morning because he's a teenager. And so but this morning I got up and made my senior breakfast, so that's why I'm a few minutes late, because I wanted to sit down at the table with him and eat. So I'm used to eating those hemp bars. Those are easy and awesome, but eating those hemp bars, I'm not really having to think about anybody else. So this morning, guess what I had? I had something I haven't tried before, but I've heard Travis say it. So I had whole eggs, but I sprinkled about a tablespoon of sweet hemp flakes on there. Well, hemp flakes are a 1 and a 2. And you can have a category 4 protein plus fat with a category 1 lean protein, category 2 fibrous carb. So that's what I had. It was really good. It was really good. I thought it might taste funny, but it was good. Travis was right again. So that's what I had this morning, while my son had a breakfast bowl thing that I make him. So anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all why I was a few minutes late, but I also want to tell you that when things change, your holiday planning may also have to change. So for example, last year when I was doing all the networking, and earliest part of this year doing all the networking, I would go to a luncheon and I would assess whether or not it was good enough to have a holiday for. Well, then I got to the part where we weren't going anywhere at all. Well, it was much easier just to say, I'm having perfect days during the week. I'll do holidays on the weekends. Well, then as networking has been opening back up again, I've had to adjust that again. So I just want you to know that this is a lifestyle, and you can make those adjustments as your life changes and as you need to edit those things. Let me check this real quick, and then we'll do our devotion. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Amanda. Amanda Hicks. She was one of my ambush interviews this weekend. She had no idea I was going to interview her, but I appreciate her being willing. Good morning, Amy Carpenter. Good morning, Michelle from Carrollton, having an intermittent fasting day. Good morning, Jane from Tennessee, having a perfect day. Good morning, Nicole from Maine, down another 3 pounds. Way to go, Nicole. Dee from Kentucky, starting a new week. Bless you. Start that week. That's right. Good morning, Marla. Good morning, Diane Rurody. Yes, I'm sorry I was a little late. Yep, she's in Kennesaw. Good morning, Amy from Huber Heights, Ohio. She got her 10-pound badge this weekend. Way to go, Amy. Way to go. That is awesome. Good morning, Deanda from Smyrna, having an IMF day. She's down 2.5 pounds this week. That is awesome. Good morning, Polly and Charlene from Dallas. Thank you so much, Charlene, for sharing always. That is our reminder. Charlene gives us that reminder every day to share. So look down in that bottom corner of your screen right now and share that. The Ecclesiastes is great, Samantha. I'm glad you enjoyed it too. But at first, when you start reading it, you can go, oh, this is terrible. But of course, if you read it with the God filter, the Jesus filter, the filter in which it's meant to be read, you can get so much out of it. Good morning, Tracy from Austell. I hope you're enjoying that new job, Tracy. She's having a perfect and blessed Monday, and she's lost 32 pounds since May 8th. Way to go. Way to go. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Latricia. Hey there. Hey, Philip Stevenson watching this morning. And Rhonda's having a perfect IMF day, even though she's traveling. Way to go. Way to go. Good morning, Wendy. Now, Wendy got started a few weeks ago. She lost 3 pounds last week. Total 16 pounds since she started less than a month ago. Feels much better and loves the program. Thank you for that review. We appreciate that. Thank you for sharing, Diane. Good morning, Charlene from Michigan. Good morning, Billy. Good morning. Your sunshine is here. Good morning, Ron. Yep, Jane says her son is 2. Michelle, you're right. We both have seniors. Okay, so Carol, Douglasville starts next Monday. Marla's got a senior too. Oh no, bummer. That stinks, Marla. Good morning, Michelle. Oh, yep, I love those numbers. Hey, Giselle, how are you? Good morning, Bob. And Wendy's doing week 2 of the Spartan Challenge. If y'all want a challenge, Jason does great challenges. Hey, Frankie, I'm glad you're back, Frankie. Get yourself in class, Frankie, okay? Samantha is doing week 2 of Spartan. Way to go, Samantha. And good morning, Cheryl, an IMF day today. Thank y'all for watching. And I know that there's others watching, but I can't see everybody unless you say something. So, okay. So I wanted to do the devotion. The devotion is raining down. And the verse is Joel. You don't hear a lot from Joel. Joel 2:23. Oh, okay, Tracy. All right. Well, I'll be praying for it. 2 weeks from today. And Polly has a senior grandson in college. Way to go, Polly. A college graduate soon to be. That's awesome. Okay, so thank you all for joining. Joel 2:23. If y'all will write that down. This devotion is called Raining Down. Rejoice in the Lord your God, for he has given you the autumn rains because he is faithful. He sends you abundant showers, both autumn and spring rains. As human beings, we are limited in what we can provide for those we love. Our resources, both material and emotional, are finite. But God has no limits. He blesses his children far beyond our comprehension. He does more than just rain down his blessings on us. He sends abundant showers of blessing in every season of our lives. You are a rich person. Once you see all that God has provided for you, you won't ever want to come out of the rain. You know what I've done this year? I have gotten into the habit of when I let the dog out in the morning, I walk out on the back deck and I look to the right because that's where the sun's coming up. I look to the right and I see what the Lord painted for me that morning. Each and every morning there is a brand new oil painting right there in the sky. And it's just such a blessing. I love that the Lord is an artist. He is such a creative and generous artist. And you know, he created Shibboleth and he let Travis he let Travis have the troubles that he had before Shibboleth. But he's using Travis in a way, and Sasha, in a way that is just blessing us with the gift of this creative program, this encouraging program, this program that is practical and sustainable and fun. He has rained down his blessings on us in this lifestyle of Shibboleth. And even though I have to switch around the way that I do things kind of monthly and weekly, especially based on when things change. You know, our lives change every 3 to 6 months, general things in our lives. And we just adjust. We make the little tweaks and adjustments that we have to make, but we still continue to live this lifestyle, giving the glory to the Lord. Thank you, Polly. Yes, Penny, expect to see God's blessings, and you will. You know, one of the things that I just do each morning, as soon as I wake up, is I say, good morning, Jesus. I'm still laying there. I still have my head on the pillow. Just good morning, Jesus. Just to tell him good morning, because I want him to know I recognize him very first thing, above and beyond everything else. All right, well, I'm going to hop off, but when I leave, what I want y'all to do is I want you to go directly and I want you to journal, because you are declaring your day. You are planting that seed that you are going to have a perfect day. Thank y'all for all the hearts this morning. Oh my goodness, I just encouraged by that. Thank you. And I want you to share. And you can share this or you can share something from the website. Make sure that you tag me. If you share something from the website, your name goes in 2 times for the $5 gift certificate drawing this coming Friday. And remember to mark your video as watched in a journal. I do need to catch those up from last Thursday, Friday. And I'll get this one in today. I'll get it in tonight at some point. And then, if you're watching on replay, please type in hashtag Shibboleth for His glory, capital H, His glory, because we're doing this to take care of our temple, Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Lana. Thank you. I just hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Oh, and in one of my other things this morning, I came across this short little prayer. I want us to pray this together. God, when I face trials of any sort, help me to run to you, not away from you. Help me to see hard seasons as opportunities to grow in my faith. Give me the strength to persevere and the courage to always trust you. Amen. Amen. All right. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful and perfect day. I am going to be teaching in Kennesaw tonight. I don't know if there's any spaces open. I haven't checked. I will be doing part 2 of the fast track tonight. So if you need a refresh on simple food combining, do that. And it has been requested that I do a video on journaling tomorrow night. I will put that information out there. So make sure that you are checking I could put it on the website, but checking the Facebook groups and text for that. And Tracy says to stay blessed, everyone. Bye, y'all.